been a long campaign. For me, I have even sacrificed my time, like almost 3 months I've been campaigning. So I am tired and I am ready. I am ready to change government in a few days. So guys, let's keep the fire burning to Inaka. You know what we are doing here is actually, quashing their plans. Whatever plan that PF has, when we talk about it, we discuss it, then they have to change the plan because it can't work. I always say, why takuli kulala? Why can't a Bible indoshi alabutuka tayafike panganda? So this is what we are doing. These PF, they are like witches. They are like indosh. So if for to feel it why mana Bible kula balorela. We say no in the blood of Jesus. We come against all their evil plans. Return to sender in their evil plan. In the name of Jesus. There are so many stories happening, guys. Ama stories yenge twalalanda polelo. Yenge ama stories. I'm just going to share my topics, guys. Indo shingaire isatakuli kulala kuiminina wai mana Bible ule ilolele ndo shefo tule chitakuli ba PF. So whatever plan they hear, we are there. We are meeting them with our Bible. We are meeting them with the blood of Jesus. No evil plan shall prosper. Apofesi ya one uwa dina bena mukupo kama powers kuli Godfather na balukira tapadi fika bomba. They use the evil powers to get in power. Mu 2016, and the person whom they use here one is as stand against them. Eko ishibat nomba ba PF na balusa na munusa ba isi omwambe feno kulonga. That's why balungu mwachanda ti if I win na mwishiba. Why say if I winning kakakanan lungu? That statement should be if in Kaka, not even if he's the one. Lungu is the one who's going to jail. Panto Milandu Shingi Milandu. Even this, restriction of movement of HH is a crime. It's against a crime against humanity. We are free people, all of us. Zambia is a signatory to the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, meaning we respect freedom of movement for any citizen. I can go wherever I want. Number HH in his own soil, his own motherland, Madam restrict. They are all going. They are all going. Not on the Zambian seat. Pamupando aba Zambia pena is out. Elo yama fake polls results over later release at Lungu is going to win by 50%. Who is going to vote for him? Because abadam kukuma PF rallies. They are children. So 50%. The 50% is coming from what they are going to rig. That's why today bumper to bumper. We are exposing them, guys. I have my PowerPoint here now. Mumona to later flash my topics. Some of the ballots, they were found in a graveyard. No, I'm a ballot paper mama graveyard. Because we had the rumor of some of the ballots, Balishtama coffin, shika the actual legitimate ballots. But this time takuri kulala na papa tamwemana. No sleeping. Stay up. Akasuba fidia because indoshi tashenda akasuba. So na imwe no batwala fepa plan ya ndoshi. Kulala akasuba fidia walala ko 2-3 hours ubushiku. We have to be vigilant. Elo kuba maka bali ama stakeholders staunch PF cadres have to be marked. We have to watch them. Muneba udunga walikwata staunch PF cadre kumumaka undercover. We are all have to become by FBI number. Apa nombe election bonse twala baba FBI, twala baba CIA. Elo twala bakabidi ba shushushu. Bali abali ko mushta ya bakaunda. Ba shushushu bali abakali. Before you know it, they will nab you. Twala baba Scotland Yard. These few days, guys, we have to be spies undercover because these people, they are ready to rig this election. They have done everything within their power to make sure they win. But there are also people like someone who are in my bedroom, oh, let planning avena, ever let review information because they are sick and tired of seeing Zambian people die at the hands of these merciless thugs, ruthless thugs. It was painful watching Malungu and Chingola speak. I'm like, is this guy, can he speak in English? He's a president of the country. I've never really heard him speak in English, like address the country in English so all tribes can hear you. Not everyone speaks in Ibemba. I have never heard a speech unless but when he's on the campaign trail, he's always speaking Bemba. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like, what the hell? This is what we are saying. How can an entire president, every time he's addressing people, he's speaking in Bemba? Every time by ECO, the scale is unbalanced. But PF, they can get away with murder. They can do fiance for by the fire. And that's why we need to change this government. Either ni watermelon. If there's somebody who's saying that should be a watermelon kind of a person, aletina mukati red but person green. But if someone is green mukati, those people have mental problem. I'm telling you. If you are green inside and on the outside singing you have a mental problem. There is no way in whatever that we can have PF come back and rule this country. We cannot. The atrocities they have committed are too much. We have lost so much under these people. So guys, share. We are here, we are talking. Ballot papers. Kumanda. Imagine. Substitute. You know, ngabachta haki ama ballot boxes panshira. Baka bule ali ama ballot boxes baka yashik. So this time tatuletina toka yashikula. All of us guys, we are secret agents. If you are just joining, welcome. Breaking news. Ama ballot boxes yadaya oyo baivide ya moyali sangwa kumporokoso paloji. Elo, somebody also revealed the house where these ballot boxes are being kept. Guys, we have to be patriotic. These people who are revealing this information, they are just people like you and me. So we are urging you guys to be very vigilant. Any suspicious activity, report it. Our PF now, we are going to be fugitives. We are going in exile. We want to come home. Some of us just came here for projects, and I'm a project here. We need to come home and build Zambia together. But if this PF is there, PF is only for their cadres. A lot of PF cadres, members, they are suffering. It's just for a few. That's why we say we need to change this government, guys. We need to change this government. And before I hand over the floor, I just want to talk about the topics real quick. we saw a chief Mozambique who was saying all Mozambicans, they are ready to come and vote for PF government. So, Mwemantu, since when can we allow this? Like the ECZ have failed. Bachuru ngokomuri, ngamule umfwa, bachuru mwandini. You are a lawyer, you are a justice. That's the highest honorary position. Lawyer, but your behavior is unlawful. It's a shame that under PF, ECZ has become a laughing stock. Like we are a laughing stock in the whole country. Everybody's talking about Zambia and and how this government who has brought so much money is clinging to power. I swear, if PF because everybody's saying Balelanda is open, go to Bloomberg, CNN, all the international news stations. They are running stories on this corrupt government who wants to come into office. So it's like, and then if I told back to the Werapo, and to kill us, to finish us off. A guy who says, that's why they have plundered all the wealth, because that's their motive. They came there to harvest to reap where they did not sow. PF came to reap where they did not sow, and the slogan is in black and white. That's why we have to vote them out. And we are ready to vote, but they have prepared to rig this election. The plan, if you go on Sikaile's page, there is an elaborate plan which has been exposed of how PF intends to steal the election. They know they are losing, but they are bought by ECZ, Zambia Army. You see, they are drilling all those commanders, Mukuma Camp Katrishuko. I'm a soldier, so that they are going to force election results on the Zambian people, and they are going to force the military in the streets to maintain order in case people protest. So how do we prevent that from happening? Prevention is better than cure. How we prevent PF from stealing this election is by having a landslide victory. If we have a landslide victory, tapari. So get out and vote, move in numbers. We know already they have taken out 500,000 voters from the register. And I'm sure those are UPND voters. So it's tough, guys. It's tough. But God is with us. Let's just be vigilant and make sure that results are reflected correctly, because they are going to manipulate the G20 results. Nobody's for PF. No, but how are they projecting him to win at 55%? So, in what way are they going to win? And the way they are going to win, according to their plan, is they have stopped the announcing of the results. So legally, the person who should announce the result is a presiding officer. But 18 hours, presiding officer, Bapenda won't say, or the team, results were announced. But now, Vale Shokobati, results announced. So I give the same example. Mwabika basket. Elo muntu asenda basket atawe tatu apende mangwe twala tupende ku depo. No, but now we should what are they going to do to that mango in the basket? Between Pachimuchopo Mwachiraswa and the destination ku depo, they are going to take some mango out. And they will announce that your mango much 50 mango, but muswile 100 mango. So that's what we are saying. We have to defy them. Unomuku, Zambia police, all of us is 6 million or 7 million voters will be arrested because once we are going to announce results. It's our duty. We are saying We are all going to sleep at the polling stations. And with that presiding officer, the numbers will be in our hands. Observers, polling officers, numbers will be in our hands. So we'll be tallying. So Payabuleira, me at Kanini Wadininjishiba, Kanini Wadininjishiba, president, councillor, mayor, ama number yoseninjishiba. We have a totaling center panel. So numbers will be coming in, and all over the country we have virtual totaling centers. We will know the results. So by ECZ ngabale muna chifo tukaswate mango tukabapere basket at sende nukwabula ukupenda ba nabaloberi auma. Ayomano yam 2016, not this time around. Once bitten, twice shy. We are not allowing it. And guys, this is the message you should be preaching to everyone. If you are tukaswe mango, tukaswe amasuku, ero bakala ndati yo ayamasuku tatu apende, testu yasende kudepero tuye tupende, nishtulifipuba, nishwatulila amasuku pa mutwe, literally, ngatu asumina bakatulila amasuku pa mutwe again. When it's in the constitution, it's black and white. The law says the presiding officer announces the results. So this is what's going to happen. And we are telling you by ECZ, mukatuka kabonse, because mwalipanga maloza ya upuba ya ufi, tula myumfila. Tule myumfila na tu myumfila batiyena. The final one, on Thursday, tatuaka myumfile. We are not going to follow your illegal laws. We are going to follow the constitution of Zambia. No one is above the constitution of above the law. This ECZ and PF bali bula constitution bayibika katushinga ni kwisa. Elo bale kitafe bale bula ma laws which suit them, laws which allow them to rig the election is what they are running this country. We are saying no. But Zambians, we have been patient. We are saying we are going to take these people out peacefully through the ballot, and we are counting days. So if you are just joining us, guys, we are here. It's crazy, guys. Let me just show you the topics we are going to discuss. This PF Zambia okulonga mwandini elonga tabakalonge. Whatever will remain in the State House, we'll donate it to orphans and the needy. It's too much. Coming to the point where they blocked HH to fly. Like, who does that? Me, I want to know some of these officers who are making these decisions, because they'll be retired. Come 13th August, retired on national interest. Because these people, they are not respecting democracy. They are not respecting our constitution. They should be retired. So whoever is doing it here, Commander of Zambia Air Force, I don't know what agency is used to give a clearance for the aviation or jets. You will see, Mugachimona. Kamwiri has the right to fly. Kamwiri, honestly. Chief flyer, Eulenda, Muli chopper, anywhere. Kamwiri is flying anywhere in the country, in a government chopper to campaign. This is the Zambia we've come to. Kamwiri, he's even supposed to be, he's a criminal on the run. And he's hiding in PF as safe harbor to escape jail. That's why he's with PF. If we had a fair and just police system, Kamwiri would be in jail for his hate speech. And Tukana, he called the HH Mapumputu, like speaking, he is actually mocking the disabled people. Kamwiri Mapumputu. You are Kamwiri, you are also disabled to a large degree. You are a disabled person, so how come Mulese Kamapumputu? Excuse you, Kamwiri. It hurts to see Kamwiri flying around, being given clearance to fly around in this country. A criminal, a convict, is given clearance to fly around in the country everywhere he just with a snap of a finger, Kambwili chopa yele sakachinga landing and a panganda pamwa. His pity within a snap of a finger. Kambwili chopa ya isa. Hello, somebody, a respectable man. HH is not only a politician, he's a father, he's a clergyman, he is a businessman. Most important, he's the incoming president, 7th incoming president. Balemu blocker. Hello, people like Kambwili can fly. Na masushi ya wopo bale fly. Fiabu puba. Hello, the day of reckoning is coming. Hello, if you are people who are shouting, I feel sorry for you. Hello, if you are a youth, nishnama mabos mututaya kwana. Inganuebo youthi, you are shouting, your marbles are not all together because as a youth, you are supposed to look for a future. Ingatawaupa, you are supposed to think, how am I going to marry my wife? If I marry my wife in Kamsungashan in this kind of government, my future children, my future grandchildren, how are they going to live in this kind of a government? As a youth, that's what you should be thinking. Progressive. Is recycled politician like Kambwili, who is in PF for heaven, for protection against their crimes, who is scared of going to jail. I give him a pass. I give him a pass to go and hibernate in PF. But if you are a youth and you are shouting, shame on you. Shame on you, because you have a whole life ahead of you, and then you are there shouting, pesa. 200 kwacha. What about tomorrow? Do you want to die when you are 30 years old because you went to a hospital and given a fake drug? Or because you don't have a nutritious diet because you can't find a job and your so-called government doesn't care? They boast about 2 million kwacha as a shopping money when most of the people, they can't even afford talk time. They can't even afford. I feel sad, when I hear songs to say people singing about only having 1 meal a day. Food security, we do not have food security in Zambia. I was raised by a single mother. My mother was a single mother and she was a teacher. She had a salary, but it wasn't enough to take care of us through the end of the month. So in the last days before Balafola, we used to scrounge for our next paycheck. So this is a person who was employed. Now the situation is even worse. Ama women tabako etenchito, ama youth tabako etenchito, and we are sitting on diamond and gold, literally. We just need leaders who have empathy, leaders who are going government to help, not to face Hamone, 23 million. Her daughter was just a regular person. Tassila, his daughter. Now Tassila is among the richest women in Africa, being reported in magazines, United States. And you are shouting why? They have to go. So guys, these are the topics on the screen. Let's discuss, guys. Welcome, join in. My point today is let's be vigilant. Because already my side here was kukafiwe kachefa bachila chitama dubiata activities by PF. So I said earlier kuba maka ba PF for banyanta na for banyanta na for twanyanta. Where they step, we also step. We are all FBI agents. Apatuli. It's too much. Zambian chopper on taxpayers' money. They are flying Kambwili around all over. Hello, HH, that's his own money. It's his own private jet. They can't give him clearance. It's not even if planes can land and go in New York, Do you know how many planes land in New York? Or Heathrow Airport? Do you know how many in Ndeke touch down? They are all given clearance. You can count how many planes are flying in the sky, and then you have the nerve to ban somebody from flying. Like on what grounds? It's not that there was a bad weather. At your bad weather, you are risking Ukwenda. No, Zambia, our skies are always clear. This is what we are saying, guys. This is what we are saying. These people have to go. Tag somebody, inbox us here at Machomola TV, you know. Queen Pumi, Nangoma Foundation, let's expose these people. Like I say, Ndoshinga ilesa mkulowa. Kui mina na Bible, ya labwele la mustoba, pia fa wanindoshi. Efo ningana ndafi. Ama ballot boxes, na mabula wakapokola, ama soja, wale pitana fye Lusaka. Meanwhile, ama ballot boxes, yali exposed, they are all over being tampered with. Ama soja, yali Lusaka doing nothing. Like what? I don't get it. ECZ must resign. Like ECZ, you have to resign. Guys, I see there are a lot of people here. If you haven't followed this page, follow Queen Pumi, follow Matomola TV, like, share this page. We have observers all over the country. We have ears to the ground. So we'll be updating you as soon as we get anything. If we can't come live, I'll prepare a slide and run it on the page. So, effort to Lelanda. Aba PF naba twingirira bale mona kwatika twish. Icha kwatika mbwi yale chita fly opwa de fly lelo balelesha HH. Ule chita fly on his time, on his own money time, and is flying for the people of Zambia because people want to see him. Kambwidi kuyoko ale akuma radio station ale nina chopo kuya mukikala mu radio station and they can't even take questions. This is the person they are giving clearance to fly around the country. Kambwidi, a convict. Is a shame. It's a shame to ECZ for not banning him. They banned him briefly, but I lived in a by chulu mwandini. Mwalikota kale, munefa mkafire mjele by chulu. Eh? What example are you setting? You are supposed to be a role model to everyone, young lawyers, your own family. First of all, your profession, your legal profession, you were supposed to leave that office with a good legacy. But what you have done is a shame. It's despicable. It's almost like Ivachulu is bewitched or he's held hostage or something. I don't know what's going on with him, but it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense what Ivachulu is doing. And it's a shame because they had 5 years to plan this election to make it rig-proof and everything, you know. Order. They have money, they are funded. ECZ is not only funded by GRZ, it's funded by international communities, people, organizations who want to see free democratic elections processes fulfilled. ECZ is fully funded, guys. They are not just some, that ECZ is like the mandate they have. It's like they have the heart of Zambia in their hands. That's why they appoint a judge to be a head, somebody who understands and respects the law. But these people, Avena Shindano, Luhanga, Una Mayo na yena is up in the bandwagon, supporting thieves and murder. You will go down with them. You will go down with them. You will go down with them. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Share, share, share. We are here. We are talking about real talk. These people, they want to mess our lives up. They've already messed our lives up already. As if it's not enough, they want to cling in power. To do what? To come and finish us off? Hitmen. Uyasi ya one wale to mama hitmen to finish him off in South Africa. This was somebody who was one of them. They sent hitmen to South Africa to kill him. So, like people who are local, you are not safe everywhere you are in the world. These people is like a group of mafias or something. It's a syndicate of hooligans. So, you know, I've talked enough. I think that's it that I had to say from my end. I have my team here is with me, but guys, we have to takuli kulala. We ingawalishwa staunch PF cadre. We have to spy on them and expose what they are doing, because this election will be stolen. Election today, but the good news is all of them combined, they cannot total 18 million Zambians. This is it in our PF one say abantu fire change. We are more. The people who want change are more than you. Few mwankoles mweba ledi mpia shakuiba. Na mchepa sanelo kutali. Hello, you are not going to use government here Lusheba Kawunda to manipulate again and stay in power. You are not going to do it. You are not. And the reason why I say it so confidently is that Zambians are going to show up in numbers and protect their vote. We're going to have a landslide victory. End of story. Get it? Just start packing. Andrew, you are next. You can pick the floor.
Thank you. Good evening, Zambia. Good evening to every viewers today. It's a wonderful day again, despising the issues which is affecting Zambia. It is very unfortunate because people, they still think Zambia belongs to them. Thank you guys for watching. I would urge you to continue liking the page and allowing those people who haven't viewed this page, share to them so that they can have a chance to listen to whatever we have to discuss. It's a wonderful evening, like I said earlier, because we've got many topics which we are going to discuss. Starting with Mr. Edgar Lungu threatens HH to be arrested when he comes into power next Friday. I don't know if it will be Thursday. You know, you can't threaten someone as if you'll be voting for yourself. So Zambians, they've realized the importance of putting light leaders into the government, because when you put a light leader into the government...
Okay, Andrew, you're breaking up. Can you remove the video? Can you remove the video? You're breaking up.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible enough? Am I audible?
Yes, it's better now.
Okay, thank you.
It's better, yes.
Thank you. Like I said earlier, Edgar Lungu has threatened Mr. HH when he voted into power next this coming Thursday, which won't happen because he thinks he wants Zambia. Edgar Lungu, to tell you the truth, sir, you only have one voter's card. So I don't see it to be important to believe to say you win the elections. Looking at the ground already, people, they've already decided. It's not that we are just dreaming like dreamers. We are not dreamers here. So, sir, your threats, you should keep them, because those threats will be backfire on you, and that you know. So you are just prophesying over your life what will happen, because the cases which will be looked at when we form the government to be beyond measure. We know the cases which you've caused this country, beautiful country of Zambia. There are several cases of corruption, several cases of dubious manipulating of... I can go on and on, which can't even be enough. The other thing is this. You know that Mr. HH today was supposed to be in the Copper Belt, and then you went ahead to visit the Copper Belt. Sir, you were there the other day. What was so special for you to visit today? Can you listen, sir? Are we going just to be drumming the drums every day to make you understand that you've grown? Sir, it's a high time you realize the importance of being a president. You've been a president and you've got all rights to do what you want, but not this time around. Sir, you are just a candidate also, and we are all looking forward to vote on that day. So this issue of following your friend wherever he goes should come to an end. What's so wrong with you? Eh? How do you just come with the decision of stopping HH from flying. What's so special about Chimbakambwili, like Madam has already articulated? Chimbakambwili flies almost every day, everywhere. Moreover, it's not even a government official, that one. It's just a cadre. And then being a cadre is a cadre of tribalism, that you know. And then you're allowing the situation to be happening this way. Sir, we always call upon you so that you can come up with that intelligence. Who I thought is those people who are there to advise you, they advise you in a manner whereby you can put new policies. But what I see, you are the same. What's going on? Is this a country we are going to be living in the remaining days? Like I already say, there's a number. We've remained with 5 days. And those 5 days, today, it will be 4 days because we are calculating hours which has meant to go into 4 days. So, sir, Zambians, they are ready to vote you out. Another one, in Petauke, just today, some barrels paper were found in the graveyard. What's going on? Eh? What's going on? Is this Zambia seriously? And then this Zambia army, they are all over the street of Lusaka. But why are they not sending the same people to guide those documents? Because those ballot paper, they are most valuable thing. Same as money. Money you always care for, sir. But what's so long about ballot papers? Eh? Please. Why is it? We need answers to every question which we always ask. Because if you want to answer those questions, Mr. Esa Ochulu, Chindano, get set to whatever will happen. Because all of you, bunches of criminality, and you are all thugs. Because normal human being can at least outline the issue, or can at least update the nation on the malpractice which has been happening from day one. The very day you started distributing those ballot papers, we've been receiving missing of ballot papers, containers being opened, and then when we ask such questions, no one has ever come on media to address us. What's going on? Is this the Zambia we know, or is this the ECZ we know that they'll protect? If you plan for leaguing, sir, or madams, whoever is working or operating under ECZ, the leaguing should be done after announcing, because we won't take it. We won't take it. We know what is happening on the ground right now. Today, I was in Kafue. I was observing on something early morning until I don't know how many hours. Why? Because there's some information reaching us to say they are using Civic Center to print more ballot papers. Is this the Zambia we know? Can we listen up? Can we listen up? You've got relatives, like I always say, Mr. Nshindano, Esa Ochulu, we've got relatives. Doesn't mean that people you stay within your house, they are all your relatives. Some are out there. Can you realize that if you mess up this time around, Zambians won't be just like that, as if they're deaf or blind people. They will rise, and you remember my words. We are more than you, all of you in the government. People, they are cool. They are cool down every day because they know that following the constitution is the only way. It doesn't mean that that police station, whatever, the central police country, they can't reach there. They can, but because they are beautiful people, they love their country. They can't destroy it like other countries the way they do. Do you think, Mr. Nshindan and all of you thugs, the way you do it, if it was to be in South Africa, can you do that? Listen up. Eh? Time is up. Time is up. You should also think of tomorrow when you're doing something. Think of tomorrow. What if you won't be there? Are you going to allow it to happen to you if another person takes up your position? Can we be in order? All of you, I'm talking about those guys who are operating under ECZ. Moreover, I suppose us to resign so that at least we put people who can stand for the truth. Because I still don't trust Esa Ochulu. Because batata muli bakuru fie fofino mmoneka, but I don't think mumano enu mali befiction. Thank you.
Thank you. Rebecca, you can go next. Rebecca?
Hello?
Yes, you are live. Go ahead.
Yes, sorry for coming late. I was busy attending to some other things. So that's when I said, oh, I've forgotten that we are supposed to be live. Anyway, I'm a bit disappointed with what is going on. I was just reading on President Edgar Lungu where he's threatening to say if he wins on the 12th of August, he's going to arrest the president. Who has told him that he's going to win? Eh? You know, he has been blocking his friend wherever our president goes. He's always behind his back, following him. And now today he has said he's going to arrest him after winning these elections because he wanted to sell the mines. So why is he threatening his friend for if he knows that he's going to win these elections? Why arrest the HH? Has HH sold this? Is he the one who sold Ama Mines? You know, it's very, very disappointing to hear such words coming from the sitting head of state. You know, he's supposed to tell us if into filo ndolo cannot if balela that most of the Zambians bale chola. You know, people are suffering. We are suffering. And then what is he going to do if he wants to come back in power again? Let him tell us if than, you know, telling us the by HH. What is he going to find when he arrested by HH? You know? Because you know what is happening. Uyu Antonio Mwanza is busy insulting Uyu Africa Pale Tukana. They are not telling us what they want to come and do after 12th of August. People of Zambia have already made up their minds. PF. You know? We have said we don't want them. Look at what happened today in Chingola. You know, they are the Bachkanya by HH block. But the people in Chingola, they rise. And you know, President Lungu has paid, is it Chisokone market in Kitwe? Now, Ndalama, Kashunga ni 750,000. That after the market was gutted, they've paid them. So if he pays them, he thinks he can win these elections. You know, he should not, you know, take his luck very far. You know, abantu natutendwa na ma stories yaba PF natutendwa. We are really fed up. We are sick and tired of President Edgar Lungu. You know, we are tired of them. I don't know whether in Kumuchinga, Muntu Yokashinga Wapa Socialist Party, they nearly killed that man. Kachinga na puskano puskaka twish. Ngabalipama program, the only thing they can talk about is talking about HH. That's their campaign message. They're not telling us anything apart from talking about Muntu Mowin. So Nishi Ababa PF, their message is about HH, you know. For the past 10 years, PF has been in power. They've done nothing apart from stealing, no brutalize abantu. And then now they've continued with their character assassination. I was reading my master, I don't know whether master PF at no HH is a Satanist. Ni Satanist wa msangoshan. You know, these things, let them build. Not if campaign if you character assassination. I think we are fed up one day. We are not for us to start. This time it will be very hard for them to, you know, to manipulate our minds. They will not even, you know, manage to manipulate us like if 2016 2015. It will not happen. I think if I have to contribute for Finn.
Thank you, Rebecca. Simon, you are next. And then Juba, you can go after Simon.
Hi everyone, good evening. Good evening, Zambia. Good evening, brothers and sisters from wherever you are watching us from. Thank you so much for being part of these live updates. I just want to say some few things today. Just a direct reminder to the PF and including President Edgar Lungu, the outgoing president. You see, there's a lot of blood that is crying in this land of Zambia, on this land. There's a lot of blood of innocent people that have died, okay? People that died for a greater cause, people that were killed because of standing in opposition against this ruthless government. Those bloods that have been shed, do not think it's just silent. I don't want to go through the names. It's more like tureka ifefe mitima, then dupo shabo abantu, abalufi abo abantu. But the truth of the matter is that the bloods of those innocent people will not let you win this election. We can bet on that. Okay? There are people that died innocent because of trying to prove a point. Okay? Because of trying to make sure that they possess power again. The blood of those people is speaking against you. And when there are all these things going on, do not think you can stop the only person that is going to bring back hope and sanity to this nation. It's not possible. Okay? That's why all the attempts to block HH, all the attempts to assassinate him, all the attempts to do whatever they have done, character assassination, Rebecca, it was not even the mass newspaper. The truth of the matter is that I don't know I don't know how they managed, but somehow our PF, they printed the paper using the name of the mass newspaper with an heading that HH is a Satanist. At CIA from America have reviewed that fact. Okay, when that story was fake, excuse me, that story was fake, and the director of the editing director from MUST has written on their page. You can go on their official page. They have written refuting that fact, and they have correctly put it to say this was a scam. Some people, we know who has done that. We know, obviously, we know it's a known thing. You have tried by all means, Nomba Barungu, Vale Yumfisha Wino, saying no when he wins. I like what Rebecca said. The question is, which winning are we talking about? That should start coming out of his mind. You know, apabali nomba, kombo kufwa yama means. Tabako tafi amano fe win. To be honest, really and truly, because if really they are the brains, these people, if into na fumoneka kwa na fe bachinjira. You know, the mingari time ya kombo kula para makopa anon. Okay, kutu wasiko wakuwelera kuoluse when another government takes over, and not this kind of arrogance that we are seeing. And now he's saying that when he wins, he's going to make sure that the HH is arrested. For what? The question is, for what? How many governments have come and go? Okay, everyone talks about the issue of privatization, blah, 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 blah. The man is still out. He has never been arrested by anyone. Okay, and you keep on saying, no, he sold mines. Come on, that's a dead story. Okay, and at this point, do not think any kind of, just to advise those that tried to make that fake story, do not think anything that you will say about HH is going to make people change their minds. It's not possible. Okay, on that same post, on those same posts where that paper was released, go and check the comments that people are saying. Okay, people are saying, even if it is that Satanist that you're talking about, we are ready to put in a Satanist. It's better we have a Satanist than those thieves that we already know who are stealing in broad daylight. Okay, so there isn't any kind of propaganda, there isn't any kind of lies, whatever mischievous lies that you're going to create, which are going to make people change their minds. People's minds are decided. That's final. That's final. People's minds are decided. Okay, and then coming to VICZ, ababe abantu batatu tuleranda po Vaisa Uchuru, and what's this guy wafenterewe because of pressure. Vashindano. Okay, Vashindano, and this lady Baluhanga. You know, these things change. Okay, these things change. Do not think that you always wake up with people that are always backing you for the wrongs that you have done. Okay, and do not think you can rise and just destroy the wish of all the 18 million Zambians who are wishing and praying for a better Zambia. To be very honest with you, people who are enjoying in this life are only PF connected. Okay, are only PF connected. So do not think that all these people you can sit on their wishes. Try whatever maneuvers, try whatever tricks, try whatever gymnastics. You will not stop the will of the people. That's the truth. You will not. Okay? That is why if you can see all your rigging plans, we know them. There is nothing that you're going to do which is going to be new or hidden. Number one, God is on the side of the people. Do not think God. I have scriptures page verse. Even misinterpreting scriptures to suit and cover on your nakedness. Okay? Do not think God is happy. His children are suffering. His children are dying innocently. His children are sleeping on empty stomachs. Do not think God is happy. Okay, do not think. And our prophets are about at no, God has said Shanshan is winning. Don't be cheated. God is always on the side of the people. Always remember that. God is always on the side of the people. Go to your Bible. Look at men like King Nebuchadnezzar. Look at men that oppressed people, and look at the way God fought for the people, and God will always win the battle. So if you are going to be lying up, let me just talk on that point. I don't know how to treat it, but anyway, it is true. They are saying they're going to organize the 3 days prayer and fasting, praying for peace and unity in Zambia. Like, really? That's a sheer waste of time and resources. Okay? Calling for a prayer and fasting for 3 days for what? So that there can be peace in Zambia. Don't we know people are causing confusions in Zambia? Now, when I'm a church mother bodies, the same pastors who are in front supporting PF and organizing these same gatherings of prayer, do not waste Zambians' time. I want to function 3 days. People not eating.
You know, Simon, my son, I think it's mocking people. They are mocking people. It's mockery.
It is.
It's mockery. So I think that a prayer on fasting over the fire is mocking people.
It is. You want to call people who are hungry, people are not eating, to go and fast for 3 days. Come on, they're already fasting anyway. People already fasting.
From that, we are already fasting to our diet. We are already fasting. Balungu, you know that people are eating 1 meal a day. Do you know that? In anything, Balungu, like only oblivious. He's like living in he's hallucinated, like he's not in touch with reality. People in Zambia, they are living on 1 meal a day. That's fasting. Because when you're fasting, you starve all day. I said I want you eat what the breakfast you. Sorry to cut you short. Enough already. Prayer and fasting.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. They're saying 3 days. Thank you. So do not mock Zambians anyway. You want to call them some people who are very connected to you because they're eating somehow. God will never be mocked. And I want to say it here that God will always be with the people. Okay? Only a few people are enjoying, only a few pastors are enjoying. I am a pastor. To make the record straight, and I interact with pastors. I know what pastors are saying. Not even putting and involving the name of God. Must not musicians try at your you're enjoying. Things have changed. That's why every plan that you put up, it is all going berserk. People are discovering whatever you're doing. No, but what kind of desperation is that? What manner of desperation is that? So the thing and the truth of the matter is, whatever you're going to do, we always know, because God is on the side of the people. Okay, so by ECZ, it's time to start making sure you have good lawyers after 12 August, because we are coming for you. Really and truly, we are coming for you. All of you, even the Zambians, these people that are saying we are coming back, they don't want to come back and work. These people, they know what they have done. Even they lead to that we are remaining with. Okay, it's like Zambia is like more like an orphan. okay, an orphan, because that's what okay, Zambia is like a nation which is a nation of orphans, and these orphans have remained with only a few slices of bread, and you still want to come back and get the very small things which have remained. Okay, and with all of you sympathizers, please, as you are eating, do not think it's everyone who is eating. Okay,
Okay, we are is going away.
All right, I'm thinking, let me even wind up. So as I wind up,
we are losing you, Simon.
All right, am I there? Am I there now?
Your connection is bad, Simon, so your connection is breaking.
Let me step down.
Yes, so you can come on later. Juba, sure. You can come on, and then after Juba, Wesley, you can come on. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Pumi. Here in Copper Belt, we already decided whether the flight for HH being blocked, it doesn't matter. You can even see for yourself that Copper Belt has already decided. You can even see the protesting from Chingola and Chirabombwe people, they are waiting for HH because they thought that maybe you start with Chirabombwe. That's what was the communication. At Chirabombwe, people were lined up waiting for him. Chingola, you saw it for yourself. And the Copper Belt in terms of Kitwe, we cannot even say that maybe it's for Edgar Lungu. Those are the people that are just meeting at Sokwen. So they're from different areas, and they think that they has got people there. People, they have decided who's to vote. And it doesn't mean that if people are in greens, it means they'll vote for you. That's a big mistake that these people, they make. So Copper Belt is no longer for PF. I was even communicating to people from Mpongwe today. They were telling me the same, that we are waiting for HH. Even Masaiti, I've got people there, I was communicating to them, they say, no, we are just waiting for him. In fact, we can even come in Ndola to see him. If at all, he will not be allowed to come to Masaiti. So this is the person who is untouchable now. Even if when you block him, doesn't mean that people, they will decide your favor. No. In fact, that's when the pressure now will come to you. There's this song which is HH Kumafaino. He's just there now waiting to kick the penalty for you to be out of the league. Because on 12 August, HH will give you what you deserve. You will lose, make sure. And you even enjoy with your loss. And will come for you. That what you were saying at Kitwe, to say that I'll make sure that HH being jailed, that will be opposite. I can even assure you that will be opposite, because there's a lot of things that Edgar Lungu has done, which we cannot even start mentioning here, because we'll just end up finishing the program with what he has done. So, for whatever Edgar Lungu is thinking, it will be opposite. That's what I can assure him.
Thank you, Juba. Wesley,
then
you
the
are
issue
next.
of
oh, okay. You are breaking up. I thought you had gone.
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, your network is fading. So
let me just...
you are fading.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Your network is fading.
Yes, ECZ, I've been even saying it. I will say it again. But ECZ, you're not helping us as Zambian people. I'm not speaking here as UPND, but I'm speaking as a concerned citizen. But ECZ, you are killing us. Internally, you are killing us. Some of us will die with BP just because of you three guys from ECZ. Chindano, Luhanga, Sikazwe, and Esa Uchuru. Ask your friends in Malawi what happened. This is the same thing that you want us to have in Zambia. Zambia is known for things which are right, not for the things which are wrong. I think Esau Churu, you need to prove yourself that you are a man with principle. But on this thing, I can even challenge you that you are not a man with principle, because these ballots, you know that these are sensitive documents. How can you leave these documents to be going around without security? And yet you are claiming that we need peace. If these speculations are coming, will we have peace in Zambia? You are supposed to make sure that each and every container where it's going has got security. And those ballots should not be in a suspicious way to say, no, these ballots, maybe they have been tampered. You are supposed to give them security. But now the ballots are just going with a driver and taking to that area without any security. And how can we think as Zambian? Because maybe these people, they have been conniving each other to say, no, give us these ballots, so that when they reach there, you reach with the ballots which are not what? Are not in a correct way. Vice said, do the right thing before 12 August. We need to have credible election. Ask Jen Asa from Malawi what she was questioning. She was questioned, and now even the elections were taken to court just because of being unprofessional. So he said, do something to make us not to be suspicious with this election. That's what I wanted to contribute over this one.
Thank you, Juva. You brought up an important point. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome. This is Queen Pumi page, Matomola TV. If you have not followed this page, follow, like, share this page. We'll be giving live updates as they come up, 24/7, leading until and after, until HH is sworn into State House. So thank you, guys. There's a lot of people, over 500 people are watching. We are just talking. As you can see, the slide that is going around is what we are talking today. If you have any comments, just put a comment below. Any questions or any breaking news, let us know. I just wanted to comment on what Juva said, the security of the ballot boxes. By Esau Chulu ECZ, how can a vehicle carrying ballot boxes be at a guest house? Those vehicles are supposed to be sleep at Pages Papa police station in a secure location, and the only secure location is a police station. But we are seeing a situation where ama trucks yale send ama balloti yale ptana fe yale na muma guest house. Really? It's sad, guys. It is sad. Like Esau Chulu should resign. Esau Chulu na mukula nomba mwana lenga nomba abana nabe shukuru bale mituka because of your behavior. Ingana ukula, people expect you to behave in a certain way because of your age. I'm over 50 years old. When I was 21, nale moneka fimbi. Even last year, nale moneka fimbi. As the years are increasing, you look at yourself in the mirror. And people have expectation of you as a certain age, because your experience, your knowledge through the years should make you a better person. That's why in their position yaku ECZ, they give experienced older men who are supposed to have wisdom. They can't give that position to somebody, a lawyer who have school of law at head the ECZ. No, because that person is young, he needs to grow and mature. That's why Chulu was picked. Now we have this grown, mature, old man who is as corrupt as I don't know. It's disgraceful. But your behavior does not deserve for anyone to respect you. You are putting the country security at risk because of your greed. Because you are going to jail. You bring problems to your family. You are one problem family, financial problems, emotional, spiritual. Your family is cursed because of your actions. The blood of the people who have been killed because of your decision by Chulu, abantu balelila from their graves because of you. Grow up. I'm sorry to say grow up because you're already grown. I don't even know what word to use. Wesley, you are next.
Thank you so much. Good evening, all viewers, and good evening, team. The first thing I want to say is about those people, men in the women in uniform. You are the people who should maintain peace. You are the people to carry the law. Now you've turned yourself into PF cadres. I'm challenging you. You are saying you are, I'm challenging you, the Zambian police who are blocking HH. From today, you are not the PS. You are not the police. From today, you are PF cadres. Why? If you were the police officers, you wouldn't have broken someone who has the permit from the beginning, who has the program of visiting his people. All viewers and all listeners, those Zambian police who are blocking our incoming president to do rally and to meet his people, don't count them that they are police officers. No, those they are head cadres. And remember, you've remained with 5 days. Remember, whatever you are doing, that is in record, and all your faces are in record. Don't think that whatever you are doing because vawishino avare mituma valamita protect after 12. Mwala konkananga kwacha mwala kumana. Do the right thing at the right time. Then coming kuri, these people from Mozambique, abari ready kuisa mukuvotera varungu. I think they are not ready to come and vote Edgar Chagwarungu. I think there is another rungu over there, and those people, they are not Zambian and they are not worth to come and vote here. People from there, all over the country, not even Zambia, but Africa or worldwide. As you've seen our Mama, Madam Pumi, we are together here through communication, but she's not here in Zambia, but she's able to see everything, whatever is happening in this country. Those people are their people from Mozambique. They are not our people. We all know because no one is whatever you are doing PF with your people, they are employers for our own hand. Prepare the documents, prepare to defend yourselves after 12. Because you don't have anything to tell the Zambian people. Whenever you are addressing people in different ways. What did HH do into your mouth? Leave him alone, let him meet their people. Vakambwiri valeshunguluka turavamona kunodheni kumuchinga. Vakambwiri, you are not using your own money. Take note. We all know that. Ayamachopa mlenda na yena ama motoka fio. Those are taxpayers' money. Don't think that we are blind. We are not blind. All those things are in record. Remember, those money will be needed. Take note. Coming Kuriva that he has declared himself on 12th August that is the next president of this country. And as Zambian, that man has declared himself that after 12 election, Vareya somewhere he's not going to the State House. No, it's impossible. Upon my living God, God is watching whatever is happening here in Zambia. It is very sad the way this country was, due to corrupt and corruption, corrupted people, the heads of the country. There is no way someone, because someone is daughter, become a so rich person within 2-3 years among all the millionaires. What business is she doing? Mwewana Zambia, if you finish the way we've decided already, let us go ahead and take the same move we've taken. You know, I like the way yesterday. And they went there. No wonder these people, they are in pressure. The only thing I can say now, fuck up pressure. Abale fanama BP ma radio program, abale fanama BP. Abale ruwala. What we are doing is fuck up pressure for a better Zambia. So that if we febale kura fu emisepera, abale kura na emisepera tukafiara. Pake kalo umutendera iki, ero tuwale fiaro umutendo waliko. Na totera. Thank you so much for now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. If you're just joining us, we are here. We are almost closing. Vivian, you can come in. The floor is yours. Vivian? Okay. Vivian, you can come in. John Michael, you can come in. John Michael? If you are not coming in, I will remove you. John Michael, you can come in. Okay, so let's close, guys. John Michael, are you coming in? Okay. So let's close. We're Andrew, you can make your last comments. Then we're Simon and Wesley, then we can close. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Am I audible enough this time
Yes,
around?
we can hear you.
Thank you. I want just to pick on that chief from Mozambique. You know, it has come to my attention now to believe to say, you know, being an elder or a village headman is supposed to reason. If you are Kashani, I am Shumbi, it stands to be a village headman who's not related to that clan. Fila pangana sensi. You know, ngalefo kupangeshina, not kupangira Mozambia, because akomwa. You know, this time around, we are not even playing jokes. Is the headman. He should just tell his people that Zambians, we are enough, we are going to vote for our own incoming president, that is HH. So if he has been bribed to say he should come and vote with his people, please take note of my words, because we are not praying here. We can't be spending sleepless nights doing things for no reason. No, we are doing this for protection of our votes. So if you dare close the border, we've got people all over the country watching you, watching your movements. Not that we get this information from media, no. Every step you take will be known. So this goes also to Congolese, Malawans. Stay in your lane. Zambia belongs to Zambians. Issue of voting. We are more than enough. 7 million people are many to decide on who to vote for, because they are the people who faces the difficulties, not you. Just stick to your business, live in your area, respected countries you are. We respect you because you are our neighbors. We exchange like that, food-wise, income, but not issue of votes. We can punch batata.
Hello, now Mozambique. Why are they going to Mozambique? Mozambique. So we should start investigating them. The connection that they have. Maybe they are not Zambian.
Actually, the news which states that they were kept here as refugees. So, reason being, they were kept, they were given health facilities in a good way. So, they just want to appreciate the government of Mr. Edgar Lungu by voting him back. Listen to that.
They were bribed. The word is they were bribed.
Yes. So the issue here is this. Those people are trying to close Zambia border from Congo also. We beg you, stay in your lane. Zambia belongs to 7 million people. In Zambia, who've already gotten their voters card. I know you may got the voters card, but that doesn't have to do with anything as in with our elections. We have our voters card, and that means that we have to vote by our own, not any intruder. We will declare as an intruder if you dare cross any border, because we are not here for jokes. This government, they've taken us for granted, and this time around, our faces are turning around, because these leaguing schemes, which have already started everywhere now, every night, every time it's a breaking news. We are sick and tired of listening to these plans. Soldiers, I'll still ask this question. What are you here for? Oh, I know you are protecting the borders, not to allow those intruders to cross in. But it's like all you do is just, I don't know. What's going on? Do you prefer Zambia to continue in this thuggery mindset? These people who always say that they've done whatever my developmental projects, I don't see any developmental projects. Just Mulungu's textile there. They lied to people some few weeks ago. It was supposed to be open. Where is it? Soldiers, those buildings they've built for you and you police officers, those are domestic things. Me as an engineer, I can tell you that when someone builds something with the Mamaton, whatever, it doesn't last. It's just less than 5 years. You have to rebuild again. So you call that development? Development is something which can take you more years, so that you tackle other stuff, not you going back into the same projects. So if you have bribed by those projects, think straight. And then moreover, you are growing. You've got relatives who are following you. Not just that, you've got people who are following you, who are supposed to take over on your positions. So don't believe that those houses they've built by Mr. ECO, you'll be using as a retirement to package. Forget. So,
and my son, I want to comment. If Walanda Pamayanda, ECO did not build those houses from his pocket. It's public fund in the GRZ. They are entitled to accommodation. They are entitled to more. In Kula, police officer has military had more benefits than what they are having now. You are underpaid and you are underappreciated as military personnel. Abaneno ama military personnel mufyalo folo kuno kutwaikala kubasungu musoja so kuchwa musankamana paycheck yakwe nga waimona ama benefits. They have their own stores okoba shopping, reduced subsidized food. They have got their own hospital. They don't go to a regular hospital. Everyone and their family. So I do not benefit wale nipera tonya mpuku is nothing, is a drop in the ocean for what is actually due to you and what UPND Alliance government is going to give you military people. We are going to give everyone what they deserve. Whether you are a military, whether you are a youth, whether you are a disabled person, you are going to be considered as an equal person, as a beneficiary to the wealth of Zambia. Zambia is a rich country. All we are lacking is just management. And we have few people enjoying having homes in Dubai. Do you know Dubai is the most expensive city in the world? Some have companies in Dubai. Just imagine that. They were printing ballot papers in Dubai. They are swimming in our money. They are stinking rich.
My final remarks now is to let the Zambian military and the police, you should not forget that whenever you get your paycheck, whatever, we all go in the one stores, and then the price which is there is the same price we buy. So if you think by giving those change they give you, it will benefit you for your entire life, sir, madams, realize that Zambia is the only one. we have. And then this one, when you lose it, think about your children, your relatives, where are they going to be? Have you ever visited? I think you soldiers, you've been in peace whatever countries, and you've observed what happens with refugees. So you want truly Zambians to go in such a manner, because not only that, when Israel bounce back, if he believe you bounce back, cadres will take over your work. Will be no police service in this country. And then for soldiers, you think you are powerful. Cadres are more powerful. Where I'm coming from today, I met cadres, not these cadres. You have never seen people go to gym with my soldier. Cadres, they go to gym. These cadres for EPF, they go to gym. So sirs, madams, they will take over your work if you allow this lawlessness to go through. And then if you believe you'll be Mr. Kanganja next year, forget, sir. Those orders you are ordering or you are given, they will just last for a few days, which I remained. Next time, do you think in fact, we'll meet in person again? Because I usually come by your entrance there, and then you can't even recognize. This is the same face. So, sir, try to understand what Mr. Sata said. Mr. Sata said, Mr. Kanganja, even if I was to order you, sometimes you have to say, no, sir. You avoid some orders, but I don't see you doing that. Madam Mamata Katongo, Madam, can you stop? Can you stop, Madam, to announce something which is not there? Stop announcing something which is not there, because it's not helping. So as we go to vote, let us all vote for Aga in the Hichilema and our incoming Vice President Mutalena Lumango, because they are the only people who've got that mandate to take this Zambia forward. Because them, we can see, they learn their own businesses. They are all successful. And I've been hearing about Chimbakambui's business. I've never come across with any, because they are all illegal. Same applies with GBM. He only does business by buying means. Is that a business? By HH, he's the only man who has that mandate to take this Zambia forward. That's why I always say, forward, Jave. We never started yesterday. We started a long time. I'm not tribal. I love HH so very much. I love Madam Mutinta, Richilema. Oh, I love them. And if you feel jealous, go to hell if you are a PF. Because the issue is that's where he's going back. Not in the State House. In the State House, it's now HH, because he's the only one who has that mandate to take Zambia forward. So, as youth, those viewers, please, as you go to vote, starting from today, we are remaining with few hours and days. Clean your voters card properly, more especially tomorrow morning. Clean it thoroughly. Dust it out so that you observe that it's also in a safe hands. And then, like I always say, go early, because these thugs will try their ways, but go early, make sure you vote, and then remain there. If it's food, try to carry some foods, carry your family, go in numbers, in groups, because we don't know what will be way forward. So for now, I'll say good night and thank you for watching us. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. But Simon, you have a last comment before we sign off?
Yes, sure, ma'am. Yes, sure. Okay, so the message from the PF, to vote for the PF that have brought you change. I want to say to Zambians that yes, they have really brought us change. And the change that they have brought us, it is high inflation. The change that they have brought us is the skyrocketing of the dollar. The change that they have brought us is poverty. Zambia is now listed among those poorest nations in the world. The change that they have brought us is corruption. The change that they brought us, it is gassing. The change that they brought, it is the 48 houses which we don't know the owners, the fire tenders at exaggerated prices. That is the change. And the list goes on and on and on. Okay, so when they're saying vote for us because we have brought change, understand the kind of change that they're talking about. And think as a Zambian, is it really worth voting for them because of that change? To me, yes, I agree with them. They have brought change. Change in another. If you want to send up, last time to up 50 reasons why we cannot vote them back. Emma changes, you say
Negative change, my son, yeah?
They brought negative change. Okay, they brought a kind of change that has divided us. Okay, now we feel separated. Now we feel like each pitire pakati pa Zambia between southern and the eastern or the northern. Those are the changes that they have brought. Okay, they are all negative. There is nothing good about any kind of change. Okay, ngabala ya mkola itasha nona tumikulira misewa barefunye mundala mashama chama tumba yabanyina.
And the quality of roads, my son. The quality of the roads.
Yes. The quality of the road already kuno kulusaka ko baleme mwe shirapitako mumfafa atiyo bali kulama ama flyover bridge alama ampu ayo. Those are amps. People that have moved in other nations, people that have seen other things, you cannot call those things worth billions of dollars that were costing, and you are saying that no, not to military change. Okay, so my last words are that Zambians, this ball is in our hands. Thank you so much, Wachingola, for what is being seen in Chingola. That's the kind of spirit that we need in Zambia. Okay, our Bantu, if we are going to allow them to do whatever they want, they are stealing our future. They are stealing our children's future. Okay, so now our tule mfatu bareingira ku Kongo oko, bareingira kangani kuna nkane kumama.
Okay, looks like we are losing Simon, guys. Thank you for watching. We are signing off for now, but we'll come on for any updates. If anything comes, we'll come on and update you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. In your comments below, you can make your comments. I'll just go through the comments and see if there's anything that I need to address. So guys, if you have any comments, you can just type it. I'm just going through the comments. I see Timothy says General Sikas, we should respect military ethics. That's true. That man is being retired as soon as possible. He's a politician. He should not be wearing that uniform. Yes, Petronella, the foreigners. I saw a video in Mansa. In Mansa, UPND cadre members, they are ready to tackle. They are going to tackle those foreigners when they are coming. They are waiting for them. I can't even tell you. Kulwapula bailanda tukesa bonso kachiruka mukuku kisa mukongo ukesa muzambia from Congo balandila takafuira muzambia takabwereremo. There's a video it circulate. So guys, yes, so thank you. Follow, like the page Queen Pumi Matomola TV. We moved here from Matomola TV for security reasons. Siata says, I like Mr. Simon's composed voice. Yes, Mr. Simon is a man of God. He's a pastor. So we are blessed to have a pastor in our midst. He's always full of wisdom and he's there to speak for Zambia. He's among the few men of God who have, resisted the black envelope and stood to fight for the Zambians. Dundumwezi. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We had an awesome coverage tonight. We had a lot of people join in. Yes, so we are investigating about the ballots that happened that they found in the grave side. We are still investigating. We'll update you tomorrow. Or if anything comes on, I'm going to do a slideshow and just leave the updates going. Thank you guys. Follow this page, subscribe to this page. We'll just play some music as we sign off. Thank you. Stay blessed. Hakuna kulala. We'll see you on the other side. Where you are, Shua. If I prefer to Shitwalila, Monetumele Loluse. Do you understand the purpose when we choose you? Sustain us for a lifetime.
The sound is shaking my brain.
night. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, 21 hours with the election updates. However, if there's any breaking news, we'll come on live and just share to keep everybody updated. Follow, like, share Queen Pumi and Matomola TV for election updates. Good night. Thank you.
Good night, Zambia. Good night.